that these firefighters will have to deal with, Heather?
You know, not much, which, of course, when you're talking about a fire is a good thing. But when you're talking about a hot afternoon, yeah, breeze would be kind of a welcome change. We're not going to see much in the way of a delta breeze for the next couple of days. It may pick up a little bit more tomorrow evening, but mostly for the delta, not so much for the valley. Live Copter 3 again on its way towards West Sacramento, coming up from the south, giving us a view over the Galt area. You can see a little bit of haze there on the horizon. That's the typical summer haze. The air quality doing just fine. It is going to be a warmer night tonight, again with that lack of a delta breeze. Most of this week, yeah, we're going to be talking about the heat. Temperatures near 100 degrees each of the next few afternoons in the valley. Labor Day does still look like it is going to be more comfortable if you're making those plans already. National look, though, shows that we're not the only ones dealing with the heat. In fact, for the past week or so, the focus has really been the East Coast. Now that bubble of heat shifting a bit farther to the west. Little Rock right now 97 degrees, which for us, it doesn't sound so bad now that we're into August. But keep in mind, in that area, you got the humidity to factor in as well. So it feels much hotter than that. Kind of one of those situations you're grateful to be in Northern California where humidity is not something we usually talk about. But the heat here, it is going to be persistent. We're not talking anything near records. Those are still in the 105 to even 109 range. The record for today is 107. We're not getting anywhere close to that, but we will have a few afternoons where you want to plan around the heat. And notice even into Saturday, the core of the heat is anchored off to our east, but models have been trending to keep the heat longer and longer. Notice, a couple of days ago, we were thinking, maybe 1 or 2 days in the triple digits. We've now extended that to go through the weekend. So if you've been following along, it's not just you. We have added some triple digits over the last couple of days. But again, just in time for the holiday weekend, Sunday into Monday should be feeling more comfortable. Here's a look at the breeze. Not much of it coming through the valley. And in fact, anything we do have kind of coming from the north for the time being. As we go through tonight, really not much of a delta breeze, and tomorrow morning, calm. So if you're in the sun, tomorrow is going to feel quite warm from start to finish. There is that slightly better delta breeze in the afternoon. I don't think it comes in time to stop valley spots from getting back into the triple digits. But for tomorrow, nice day in the Sierra, light winds, sunshine, temperatures near 80 degrees around Tahoe and Truckee. A little bit warmer as you head down the hill towards Pollock Pines. In the foothills, starting in the 70s in a lot of spots, so noticeably warmer tomorrow afternoon or morning and into the afternoon, temperatures reaching the low to mid 90s. At the coast, a few clouds around San Francisco to start, but clearing out pretty quickly. Afternoon temperatures in the mid 70s, mid 80s for Napa. Again, there too, clouds to start, but some afternoon sunshine. San Joaquin Valley starting in the low to mid 60s. More spots in the triple digits tomorrow compared to today. And for the Sacramento Valley, same idea. 101 to 102 degrees from Sacramento over towards Folsom and the Roseville area. But the west side of the valley may stay in the upper 90s. Here's the 7-day forecast. You see 102 through Friday. Not a whole lot cooler for Saturday, but I think Sunday and Monday are going to feel quite a bit better.
Step up and a little step down.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Teaching